Welcome to the new trading series. My name is Josh, and it's a simulated day here on December 5th, 2024. I'm going to start this challenge off with announcing my risk per trade, which is $5 risk per trade, $10 stop loss, meaning that I can jump into a trade twice to be risking $10, but I split it up into twos so that I have more availability to add if I get into a position and it drops a little more. I can add to it. The downside is I may get into a trade and then it starts moving up, and then I'm only in with half a position, so I'm not maximizing my profit at that point. So, anyways, risk is $5. Stop loss per trade is $10. Max loss per day is $20. Target is $20. Okay, with that being said, let's take a look at what's on the scanner this morning. So, at the top of the scan was RKDA. That's this chart right here. And it's 17 million shares traded this morning. It's got 1.4 million in the float, priced at $7.62, and it's gapping up 182%, which is pretty impressive. We hit a high of $9.35. It's now consolidating here on the 15-minute time frame. We do have a support down at 676, so maybe there could be a bounce there. We're looking for this hourly candle pulling back. Where will it find support? EMA is a long ways from catching up, so this one could drop quite a ways further. And looking to bounce here shortly. Being this is the simulator, I cannot trade in the first 1 minute of the day. Possible head and shoulders pattern shaping up here. We'll see if we get down, form the neckline, have a little bounce, and then roll over. That's a strong possibility. Otherwise, we'll be looking up at $9.35, and I don't have the daily levels up here, so we can't see that. TARA hit a high of 1150. Let's look at so it's the second leading gapper. 45 million shares traded, 15 million in the float. So it's a little higher on the float, but still low enough to trade. A little higher in the price, but still low enough to trade. And it's gapping up 170%. All right, so the volume looks good on this one. Is it thickly traded? I don't think so. And I'm going to push the play button here as soon as we break these down more. Okay, so if I'm looking at this, we have ourselves 3 hourly candles up. And so this 15-minute candle, if it closes with an upper wick, that could be considered bearish. I want to mark this area as a breakout spot, but I'm just not sure that's the place to be marking out. We do have a fair value gap in this whole zone right here. So it's possible we come down into this area and we bounce. I think I'm going to put my line there instead at 773. And that could be a place for an entry if it pulls back that far. 5-minute consolidation underway with a break below that last 5-minute candle. However, we do have some lower wicks here. The volume, get a little volume spike here. So have the volume look on this one. It's a lot of red volume, but nothing huge except for right here on this blow off top. Okay, so keep an eye on 773. Over here, I'll keep an eye on 676 and our resistance levels on this one on the 1 minute as we see that stair step down. No resistance on the 5-minute. Looks like a bear flag there. We'll see if that bear flag gets negated, which it could. Things get wild at the open. It certainly wouldn't be surprising to me. I'm trading above the VWAP on both of these. This one here has room to come down and consolidate to the 9 EMA, which would bring us down into that fair value gap. You can see we've already bounced off of that fair value gap twice. And honestly, we have a fair value gap on the 1 minute as well, which is right in this area. So there's 853. That might be a more realistic entry. If this thing's going to move back up, this EMA would end up curling up right through here. So That might be a little more realistic. We'll see on that one. So 853, I'll watch that for a possible entry. Yeah, that's it. So let's get this show started. I'm going to go ahead and press play. So this one's already coming down to 676. And the market's open. Nice bounce here. Now be careful of the head and shoulders. We formed a neckline. So any kind of bounce here, don't expect it to go to the high. But don't completely count it out either. I'm going to go ahead and buy off of that support and see what kind of bounce, if any, we get coming off of there. Now, if I'm risking 10, you kind of want to make 10. And there we go. I made 13. Okay. So that trade right there puts me halfway to my daily setup. But like I said, I wasn't holding it for any kind of major move. So this one put in a high here of 1048. Still got that 853 level down there and the 773. Take a look at our KDA now on the breakout move. Well, giving back on that. So, um, yeah, I thought maybe it would hold the EMA or the VWAP there. Try to make money every morning. Of course, I don't know. I imagine there's probably some stuff on the high of day momentum scanner that what the heck? I'll buy it down here. See, it broke the low. It swept the low there. And I want to see if if it'll make a little move back up before it continues lower. But look at TARA. Yeah, I don't like this one here. Come back out. I don't know. I see some selling. Nope. So that one gave us that head and shoulders. It wasn't much of a shoulder, but it came right up to this previous shoulder resistance. And I suppose that's what I should have been looking at for a break through that. Everything's rolling over here. Let's see if we come down into this fair value gap a little more on this one. It's crazy. Right there at 650. Trying to buy that. Yeah, I keep trying. Heck it. Screw this. Let's get in this one. Did I just say heck it? Heck it. Can it get through that level? Whoops. $10.50. This pre-market action, or not pre-market, but the action on the on-demand feature, these candles, the way they move, it's just not real. It's not how it happens. And also the order execution is way faster on demand than it is in the real. So see, so there's some selling. That was a pretty big hit. What do we have here? I got to look at how much 10. So I'm down about $6. So I went from being up 12 to down 6. Max losses at 20. Still got 20 minutes to go. See, this one's got EMA support. It's just that it's a little on the choppy side. See if it comes down into the fair value gap a little more. Maybe down closer to $9. If it does, I'm going to put an order down there to catch it. Well, let me see. We already got down into 903. Let me see here. These are a little high. Let's go down lower. Go down below those levels. There we go. Because the fair value gap in here has already been dug into some, down into 903. So there's still some left. So it might slowly chip away at it. This is the only stock that's still above the volume weighted average price. Got some got filled over here on that order. Now there was 853 down here. Maybe I should have had my orders down there. Oh, dang, dude, it halted going down. That's where it would be handy to see the halt levels. So where did I get in this then? So I'm in right at the halt level. An eye on this over here too, halted at 644. Stuck in a halt over here that should resume any second now. Here, this one is going to be a 10-minute halt. And look at RKDA trying to make a move back up. Gosh, I wish I could trade it. Finally out. Look at that. Look at that rejection. Is it worth buying down here? It's a pretty strong drop. Oh, I'm too late. Too late on that. Better sell it. So what am I looking at here? I'm down. I'm down about $8. Running out of time. Got about 8 minutes left. This stock here, once it resumes, could end up being a loss. Got about a minute to go. Price action, a little choppy. This one's just going sideways. This one was going sideways. Still got that fair value gap in the 5 minute here. So this could pull back all the way down into this area. Wouldn't be surprised to see it resume down there, which would be a big loss for me. Look at this. Okay, got to be getting close to a halt resumption here. And this might be it for me. Because PRFX is done with this. This one's bullish. TARA is bullish for sure. But it's not done consolidating yet. Okay, there's the resumption. Whoops. Oh no, my share size is wrong for some reason. Wasn't able to sell. I'm going to go ahead and just get out of it. So I'm down 22 there. I'm sitting down about $19. So I think I'm going to have to call that a day and call day one a loss. Unfortunately, I got stuck in that halt down. And I should have stopped out down here. It would have been 2 times my max loss if I'd gotten stopped out down here, but I didn't end up taking myself out. I let it bounce. Usually when they halt down like that, they will give you a small bounce, so I thought I'd give it a chance. My first trade of the day was this one here off of this support level, and that put me up 12 bucks. And then I just kind of went downhill from there, unfortunately. I'd be looking for this one to continue higher today. Just a matter of where is it going to find support. All right, so that's the end of my video. I want to make sure. So I made $2.60 on RKDA. I lost $22.14 on TARA. I made take a small trade here. Why not? Below the VWAP. Can't lose more than $5 though. I just decided to go ahead and get out. So I'm down 1468. It wasn't worth it to me. Look at it go. It would be too easy for me to take a $10 loss on a flush down and then be below my daily. Wow. I can make excuses, but that was a nice move that I just exited. Yeah, too bad. I wonder if it's going to get over the red candles. Man, she's really going. Is it going to do it? I mean, I wouldn't trust it right now based on the history of the last 2 times it popped up. Highest green volume of the day, except for this candle. Well, we all saw what happened there. Tried to get in down there. Oh, there's the brakes. Yeah, missed it. I wonder if she has more in the tank. Boom, that was nice. And down she comes. Okay. Oh, look at this. So I'm going to recalculate this. 1240 minus 2214 plus 490 minus 1.04. All right, I'm only down $5.88. That's not bad. I'm going to end it there. It was a nice little comeback.